Hey everyone, this is just a quick video on how to assemble the 20-pound Abrasive Blaster from Harbor Freight that I'm going to be using in my Walnut Blasting video. So apologize, I'm here by myself. This is going to be a short, sweet video. So step one is you get the safety valve. You wrap around the Teflon tape, making sure you do it in a way so when you spin it on, it won't unwrap itself. And then go ahead and spin that safety valve right on over there, tightening it with the proper wrench size. It was a size 14, and all I did was keep on going until it was pretty snug. That's good right there. You don't have to force it in too much. Sealing on there, snug on there. The next step is to do the air inlet assembly, which is here, these parts right here. So I have it laid out right here. Now what I did was I already put all the thread tape on there. I wish I could have another hand to show you how I did that, but the best advice I can give you is to make sure when you're going around, you're going clockwise. So you can see the end of it right there. The reason for that is when I thread this on, the tape won't peel back, right? It's going with the threads. So best advice is make sure when you put the tape on, you're going clockwise. So you start here and you wrap clockwise, and that's for all of them, right? If I'm looking at it like this, you're going clockwise, clockwise, etc. So you have the inlet going to that valve right here. Then you have this piece, which is 9, which is just the same thing on both sides, which then leads to this piece, and then that leads to the air inlet, which is threaded on one side and then has the threads for a fitting on the other side. That then leads to another 9, which then leads to another one of these. It says 11A, but I'm pretty sure they're all the same. Just goes like that, as pictured. And that eventually leads to a number 12, which is this fitting on the one side. I'm sorry, I wish I knew the size. I'm sure I could go look. And then you have the AN looking fitting on the other side, which is meant to attach to this red hose. Now, you notice I don't have any thread locking tape on that because this does look like an AN fitting. And on AN fittings, you're not supposed to have any thread locking tape. If it leaks, I could put it on later, but I'm confident that's an AN fitting and you won't need it for that. So go ahead and assemble that. I'm into a little problem where when this is tightened down, this on-off valve is hitting the outlet of that, which is not good. So I'm going to try remedying that by trying another one of those valves and hoping the angle is just going to be different. All right, got everything snugged down. This, that, and that were all a size 17. And then if you wanted to grip onto that, that was a size 20. So for that and that was a size 20. I just snugged it again, didn't have to go Superman on it. I pretty much hand tightened it all and snugged it with the wrenches a little bit after. I got it all lined up as per the picture. And the next step is going to be, as the instructions say, thread the air inlet assembly into the top of the tank. Okay, so come over here and just thread that on with one hand. And as you see, I went clockwise, so when I spin this on there, my Teflon won't rip off. Okay, this is hard. One hand, I'm gonna close that valve so it goes straight. See if it catches. There you go, it caught. Make sure again you're going in straight. You don't wanna strip anything out. And I'm just gonna hand tighten this. It's gonna go much easier. Okay, so that's the angle I want to get. Much easier with the cameraman. Alright, and that should do it. I think that's good. I got the angle I want. Again, if it leaks, I could always tighten stuff later, but I think I'll be okay with the thread tape. I skipped one step I forgot to mention, and that was putting the legs on. It's pretty self-explanatory. They slip on, you line them up so all the legs are facing the floor, and then you just put a cotter pin through and bend the legs. All right, the next step is doing figure K, which is a 9, 11, 9, and 22. I have that set up here. Again, the 9s are just the double-sided threads. 11 is the valve, and 22 is this looking guy. So, thread tape is on, I'm gonna assemble that. Got that assembled, let's go ahead and screw it on the bottom of the tank. Now, the next step is going to be attaching this hose from there to there, right? So just make sure you get a good angle that's going to be comfortable so this hose doesn't have any weird kinks in it. Another note is I told you to not put thread sealer here because of that AN fitting. Well, on the other side of this hose, we actually have that normal type of thread, the pipe thread, I think it's NPT. So you will have to put thread tape on this side because it's not an AN fitting on that side. It's just a normal thread. So no AN threads there, but you got AN threads on that side. I'm gonna go ahead and spin this in now with my left hand. See how that goes. Switch to my right hand. I think that'll be maybe a little more. I'm gonna stop it right there, and then go ahead and put this hose on. I think that'll be good enough angle. The way I had the valve on when I went to go close it, it was hitting the tank, so no harm done. All I did was flip this. That was up there. I put it on the bottom to switch the opening and closing of the valve, and all I had to do was retape. So no harm done. Let's go ahead and put that back in now. I'm glad I caught that so you don't have to make the same mistake. And now you can see, kind of open and close it all the way without hitting the tank. And that is the angle I ended up with. So, got that going down. Here, the hose is not really, it's not too much tension on the hose. I wish I added a little bit more thread sealant on here, so if you were to do it after watching this video, just make sure on this hose and you go up all the way. Snug that down. Again, that focus. This was a 17, that's a 17. However, this AN fitting right here is an 18 millimeter. The 17 didn't fit, so that's the angle I got. We'll go to the next step. Okay, the last step is getting the sprayer output done. So what I already did was attach the hose that came with the kit. It's fairly simple. You slide it over, get the clamp on there. You could either use a screwdriver or a 7mm. I recommend the 7mm just to make sure you have it snug. I already did that. For the other side, you have a few options. Now, if you're going with what this kit is meant to be like, you're gonna fit this fitting on that side. Make sure, so what I'm doing is I'm putting it on this custom gun thing I made because I'm trying to use this for walnut blasting. So all you have to do is make sure when the valve opens, it's opening in the opposite way so it doesn't interfere with that gun, all right? So you put that on that side, you put the last 9 on that side, and if you're using the kit method, you have these 3 fittings. You have multiple sizes you can use. You have that one, you have that one, you have smaller one. Again, it doesn't matter which one it is. All you have to do is insert that as so. There's this rubber fitting, the little cone. The cone side is gonna go in as so, and then that would thread onto there. Now again, what I'm doing is I'm using this. So how it's gonna work for me, or you if you're gonna use this method or whatever else method for the Walnut Blast, is that's simply just gonna thread onto there. Okay. Frustrating with one hand. Oh, got it. All right, cool. All right, then that threads onto there, that threads onto there. This side goes onto the hose, and you're done. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Before I get this step, don't forget to add your O-ring to your top neck. Yeah, so this kit did come with the funnel that you would use to add your the media, and then you just use this to cap it off. All right. Watching your fingers, you don't want to hit it against the handles. It's kind of a bad design, but whatever, it'll work. And bada boom. Now again, I MacGyvered this setup using this Abrasive Blasting deadman valve. I took apart the white piece and I added this rod, which I got from Harbor Freight as well, the extended blowgun rod. That's one method I'm gonna try. The second method is, again, another blow rod from Harbor Freight. What this kit came with, I just took the O-ring, stretched it out over that, put it all the way on the bottom, and then I would just screw this on to get a tight fit. So hopefully one of those two methods would work. And all this was pretty much done for under $100. So as you see, original price was $65. I got it for $52 with the 20% Harbor Freight coupon, which you could find online. The Walnut Blast, God dang, I keep on forgetting the word, media, was $25. The deadman valve was $19, and the air blow gun was $4. So all under $100 pretty much to make this for Walnut Blasting. Hopefully it works. If not, it was a good shot, and I'm sure I'll MacGyver something, and I'll make sure to add it to the next video. So thanks for watching. Helped you. If it did, please make sure to give it a like. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. I usually watch and reply to all my comments. So